brag, I don't care, but I want you to know, double vaxxed, booster, flu shot, and I'm going to be honest, I have the shingle shot too. And I still get my period. What? Yes! Traveled, went to Mexico twice, did shows, meet and greets, never got COVID. Clearly, Jesus loves me the most. Seriously. So nice. So nice.
You need.
What's up, everybody? What going on? This your boy, Deeper Sax. I hope everybody can hear me out there. Let me know if you can or not. It's not something I do every day. But I'm here. I'm here. Got a lot to talk about. Can y'all hear me out there? Andre, can you hear me? How's my sound? We're going to do it like this then. Test. Yo, testing. Can you hear me now? You can hear me clear? That's what's up. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing all right? Life is hard out here. How should I start? Did y'all see the first video that I just posted right now? I just showed? You didn't? Maybe I need to show it again. What do you think? You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I got to play this again. I want you to hear that thud. I want you to hear that thump. You know what I mean? So, what we're going to do, we're going to play this again because I tell you, you got to hear this thud just like boom. Let me see here. Got to figure how I'm going to do this, you know what I mean? So we're going to do it like this. Here we go. Y'all ready? American Journal. He did a skit on it, but you got to watch this. Check it out. Why they let it.
I don't mean to brag, I don't care, but I want you to know, double vaxxed, booster, flu shot, and I'm going to be honest, I have the shingle shot too. And I still get my period. What? Yes! Traveled, went to Mexico twice, did shows, meet and greets, never got COVID. Clearly, Jesus loves me the most. Seriously. So nice. So nice.
You need.
Ooh. I had to put my helmet on for that one. Man, I tell you, I felt that pain. You feel me? Take this off. Oh, God. All right. Every time I see that video, my head hurts. All right. Yeah. Welcome to the Deeper Thought Experience, where we're going to talk about everything from right now, politics, mass formation psychosis, and the jabber. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about all that stuff that we need to talk about as a community. I'm not going to sit here and lie, guys. I've been kind of depressed. I mean, the more and more I turn on the TV and every news agency, including Sleepy Joe, trying to push us to war. Every time I turn on the TV, it's just war, war, war. When have we become warmongers? I mean, you gotta understand. I mean, you see the picture behind me. This ain't no joke. Sleepy Joe just keeps screaming war with Russia. Folks, this is not no third world country that we're fighting here. These are people who love their military just like we love our military. But those guys are not getting sexual changes, surgeries, or whatever you want to call it, in their military like ours. Those guys are some monsters. They're some beasts. Excuse me. They are some bads. And they drink vodka. Okay? They love their country just like we supposed to love our country. Or our military love our country. But if anything, we should be working together, man. Russia, can you understand if Russia and the United States get together and say, hey man, we're gonna work together. We're gonna do our thistle and be, what's the word? Just work together, and go to the next dimension with technology and science and everything. And we can speak Russian a little bit. I would love to learn a little Russian, and understand something here. My plans are to go visit Russia. I would love to go to the Kremlin. You know what I mean? Just take pictures of the big old ugly sculpture. But it's ugly, but it's still nice at the same time. There's some history behind that, and eat some of their food. You know what I'm talking about? I love to eat food in different restaurants, and I'm gonna tell you, I would love to be there, chilling, eating their food in the cold, cold winter with a big ass fur coat on. You feel me? But y'all screwing it. Well, not y'all, but our government is just screwing it up. We just poking the bear, you could say. We just always just picking, just finding new wars to get ourselves into. And there's a bigger picture. I mean, everything is crumbling. Think about it for a minute, guys. Everybody getting sick and tired of the Boosie Collins. Everybody's getting tired of the media, pushing this crap on us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. And it's crumbling in their face. They can't push certain people, majority of the people, to go out here and go to the clinics and go to Walgreens, go to CVS. We going like, man, bump that. But some of y'all are. Some of y'all don't went and got it. And I understand. I mean, but all I can tell you, don't keep going. You're only messing yourself. But what we got to understand, we don't need to go to war. People, this is not just no simple war. This ain't no war of just it ain't gonna be no kind of war like that. I mean, for the okay, what I'm saying, for the first 2 days maybe. The first 2 days may be a little bit of that. You know what I mean? The first 2 days. And then you're going to have something else. That's what you're going to have. There's 8 billion people on this planet. 8 billion. Can you just imagine that if we keep going at this speed, this way we going, ain't nobody going to be here. Except for them old ass rich men from the Davos group who's manipulating us to go there. That old ass man in the White House. I mean, you just pushing for it. We ain't gonna survive that. Them old ass folk, They can because you know what they got? They got something that we don't have, and it's called underground bunkers, with almost damn near 10 years of food, 10 years of medicine. You know what I'm saying? If not more, fresh water, recycled water. They have all that underground, in their underground bunkers. Think about that for a minute. We don't have nothing. If anything, the Russians, the Russian people, the Russian people, the Ukrainian people, you know what they have that the United States do not have? They have fallout shelters. They have something where that the citizens of their country can run to and hide and take cover. We don't have that. Sometimes I wish I was the president, because I tell you, man, y'all will have so much stuff. Y'all would have a lot of stuff more than y'all got now. Let me tell you something. Strip clubs would be free. Okay, I was just kidding about that. I was kidding. It was a joke. Okay? I joke a lot. All right? So I don't understand it. We get everything we don't need. We get everything we don't need. I'm just sitting here thinking about the con picking crack pipes, man. I'm still pissed off about the crack pipes, man. Really, $30 million crack pipes. Well, I tell you, man, we are at war. And I told you last time, guys, this is a war. It's a spiritual war. This is a war between good and evil. Because right now, evil's taking over. Excuse me, man. I mean, evil is just taking over. And it's messed up because we have, not us, but we selling out. Our leaders, the people that we voted for, they done sold us out. They done sold us out for the dinero, the dollar bill, yo. When are we going to get to the point where we're going to have to really sit down and say, hey, these folks want our vote. We got to have to do some research on these jokers, man. Where the hell is Raphael Warnock with his big-ass nose? Where the hell is big-ass nose Raphael Warnock, the Christian, the Bible pusher, the same dude that be in the church every year, January 14th, Martin Luther King Day, screaming and preaching about unity and peace and blase, blase. Where are you on this World War III with Russia? Where are you? This is the time we need you, man. Not about voting rights. I got an ID. I can walk my black ass up in there, vote, walk my ass up out of there. But when it comes to this kind-picking war, what are you doing? All you politicians, what are you doing to save us from even going to war with this sleepy-ass man up in the White House talking about going to war and be forgetting every damn line because he can't read from a teleprompter and be asking me to get some crack pipes? Huh? Come on, man. I got family, man. Look, you did the okie dope on us, okay? With the jabber. You did the okie dope on the jabber. You did the okie dope on the Bootsy Collins and this invisible enemy that you released. I'm so sure you did it. And now, since all that shit is all that is crumbling, now you want to send us to war. Now you want to send us to war. That could be a nice little wig right there. You know what I'm saying? But no, seriously though. We don't have time for that, man. We don't have time for that. I really wish the Amish had underground bunkers, man, because I tell you, man, I got to go see the Mennonites down in South Georgia. I got to holler at them, man. Hey, what y'all doing about this, man? What y'all got underground bunkers, man? Because I know I'm not I know I'm not Amish, but show a brother some love in my family. You know what I'm saying? Vladimir Putin is not our enemy. They were better off saying that China's our enemy, or China got, we got beef with China. But Vladimir Putin got his own problems right now. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get his economy working. He trying to get his, I mean, he trying to do his thizzle over there. And here we just keep, every time. And I know some of y'all saying, I tuned in just for the the health part. I want to listen to how to help, keep myself healthy from this invisible enemy. We gonna get to that, man, but you gotta understand something. If you don't get to one of the problems, how can you take care of the other problem? All that ain't gonna matter if there's a mushroom cloud in the air. All that ain't gonna matter. We are dead. And all you brothers that got, that's, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it. All you brothers that done went to the meetings and secret societies, okay, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to you. You're not safe. You're not. You're gonna burn like everybody else. Because you're not a part of that echelon. You're not a part of the Davos group. You're not a part of that. You're not a part of the New World Order. You ain't a part of that. You know what I mean? You're not. You're not a part of that right there. You ain't. So it's time for you to start making decisions on saying no. Say, hey man, all you folks up there in the White House and up there in Washington D.C., it's time you say, hey man, look here, Sleepy. Look here, Camel Toe. Look here, let me tell you something, Camel Toe. Look here. We're not. Okay? I don't care what you say. I mean, think about it for a minute, guys. Think about it. Remember when the rumors came out, the rumors of war, when Trump was going to drop some bombs off in Syria, what's the first thing that happened? Nancy Pelosi, all them goons behind her on the Democratic side, said, no, you cannot drop bombs. You cannot do this. You can't do that, or we will impeach you. Or we will do an article of impeachment and also come up with a law saying that, hey, you got to go through us. So if this is true, you got to go through us before you declare war or drop bombs on somebody. Where the hell is Nancy Pelosi now? Where is Big Nose Raphael Warnock? Where is that other guy who can't walk and be falling everywhere? I don't know why he just weren't retired. What's his name? The dude out of New York, that old ass man out of New York. It's these old ass people. It's the old ass folk trying to run us. What is going on with these old ass people over the age of 70 that y'all keep voting for? Telling you what to do. Nancy Pelosi. Damn it, I forgot that. Nadler. Jerry Nadler. His old ass, he cannot walk. I feel bad for him though. I feel bad for the old ass fart. I'm like, dude, you got plenty of money now. You make over $180,000 a year. You've been in Congress for the damn near 15, 20 years. Let me ask you something. What why are you still there? Why are you still there? I tell you what, people, y'all vote for me, give me 4 years. That's all I want. Give me 4 years, I promise you, I'm gonna be worse than Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm gonna spill the beans. Marjorie Taylor Greene is the shit. Excuse me. It's a family show and I just keep slipping. I'm sorry. But look, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's fine, but I gotta get on her for right now because she ain't saying nothing about this World War III with Russia. So I called 2 of my representatives last week, and as you know, they don't answer the phone. They got that liaison. The liaison said, "Oh, we're gonna send a message." Yeah, right. You better. You better. Because man, we hurting over here. We don't have fallout shelters. I got a family. Understand that. I got a family. And then Hillary Clinton, she want to bring her old ass into the picture again. So you already know what's going to happen. Y'all already know what's going to happen. She's about to go ahead and try to run again for presidency. Get these old ass folk out of our way. You know, I'm gonna say this too. If I was the president, you know what I would do? I would make it where everybody can retire at 50. 50, you retire from any job. You give them 20 years, you out, son. Full benefits. Okay, but anyway, I'm just thinking. I'm just flowing right now. But perilous times we're living in, people. Perilous times. And I just hope that God will give us a reprieve to get out of this situation we're in. I mean, this is worse than the Cold War, kinda. I mean, even Kennedy went off back in the 60s when he found out the Russians was putting missiles in Cuba, right on our border in Cuba. They freaked the hell out. And now we doing the same thing to Russia. And understand something. Ukraine and Russia, they got their problems, but technically they're family. And if I'm not mistaken, only thing Vladimir Putin wants out the deal was, look, don't mess with Crimea. That's what all my pipelines, my oil fields, that's where all they at. That's what they go through. Do not mess with them. Don't deal with it. Don't put no damn missiles on my border through Ukraine. Ukraine and Russia, we gonna work this thing out together. Y'all just stay out of this. We got this. Why do we always got to get involved in everything? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because of the Davos group. Because of Klaus Schwab. Can't stand that dude, boy. I wish I could put him in a ring. Swing on that. Swing on him. Almost said the word. Just all these guys right here. Remember that? Remember how every rapper back in the day until now, even right now, you know how they always talk about the black card? Rappers with the black card. Or people, you balling, you got money, black card, right? Remember that, guys? Remember that? Well, guess who got a black card? Unlimited money. Unlimited money. It's your Klaus Schwabs. It's your George Soros. It's all them folks that's a part of the Davos group, like your lame ass dude up there in Canada, Justin Trudeau. He's taking orders. He's just a puppet. What they doing to the truckers is sad. It's sad what they doing to the truckers up there. Now they up there beating kids and families that are out there in the cold. Just say, hey man, just hey man, we don't want no more mandates, man. Hey man, lift everything. Let us go back to normal. And what he do? He flips the script and say that they are impeding on freedom. They are impeding on getting things back flowing, businesses opening, goods being delivered. That is a bald face lie. Got to slip me. I kind of went to my German UK voice a little bit because wasn't really born here. But anyway, I tell you, we got a lot going on. I mean, they hitting us from every little angle that you can think of. You know. And Andre, you're not here alone. I'm watching you. What's up, lady? What's going on with you? I'm here with you. We good. You know what I mean? We good. Um, hug your neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Don't fall for the okie doke. All right? Don't fall for the okie doke because I don't understand it, man. That man is just desperate for a war. Desperate for a war. And one more thing I want to say about Sleepy Joe. Tomorrow, I want you guys to turn on the TV, and if any show that's on, well, he don't go on shows because he can't remember shit. Excuse me. And he poos in his pants. He just poo, just poo in his pants. But if you ever find a reporter saying something to Sleepy Joe, think about it for a second. Why does he always got to do this right here? Check this out. Remember this. He always do this. When a reporter asks him a question, right, he gonna bust out and say, number one, the Russian blase, the mandates and the bad thing that the blah 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 blah. Number two, dabba dabba dibby dibba, okay, I need someone to clean this up. Number three, I'm telling you, watch it. The next time you turn on anything with him on it, watch. He's gonna be like, number one, number two, number three. He the only one to do it. Jan Psaki, she walks off. I wonder how much money they paying that chick right there, Jen Psaki. But all I can say is that we in trouble. It could be today, it could be tomorrow. You know, if this keeps going on, man, we're going to get wiped out. Because Vladimir Putin is not a punk. He's not a punk. He don't want to go there. He been screaming peace for the damn near almost 10 years. Saying, hey, can we work together? And what we say, no. You even played Trump. You knew Trump was going to probably work with the man. So what y'all do? Russian collusion. The Russians. We got a video of him peeing on this woman in Russia and all that stuff, man. Y'all scared Trump didn't even do anything. Trump was too scared to do anything. Trump didn't even talk to the man damn near, but put sanctions on him. And for what? That's how much y'all scared this man to talk to Vladimir Putin. Now, I don't know if the man is serious, but the man's supposed to be a Christian, you know, and all, you know, he's just trying to be peaceful. I mean, he cut down on his military armory expenses. There's a word for that, but work with me here. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, he cut down all his expenses on that to say, hey, let's just work together to try to, you know, bring more organic food in the area. Let's just work together with the West. We can make so much money together, but we can just be peaceful. But then again, you have the Great Reset, Klaus Schwab, with the Davos Group coming out and want war. And once again, let's go back to Canada. You got the Canadians saying, hey, man, we just want you to lift these mandates. We just want to go back to normal, okay? All right? We had the last little invisible enemy. He came out, got people sick. But guess what it did? It made our immune systems good. And Bill Gates is pissed about that. Don't know where army came from. You know, I don't know where it come from. I heard rumors. But if you got it, guess what? You got an immune system that can sit there and whip the ass of anything that come through you. So I don't know. They said it was something about, I ain't gonna tell you what they say about it. But you should be thankful if you got it. Because now it's supposed to boost your immune system. That's all I know. Maybe if I can find the article, or better, maybe if I can just find a short video about it, I'll do that. I'll do that. But you know what? Guess what? Let's go into a video. How about that? Let's go into a video. Because I can keep going on telling you how I feel. And how I feel can get very emotional sometimes, but it's something short. And I want y'all to close your eyes. Don't close the eyes on this video, but I want you guys to really think about this for a minute. If we go to war, it's not going to be just shooting AR-15s and Kalashnikovs, AK-47s, back and forth, and some mortar shells. Okay, it ain't gonna get to that. I mean, we're gonna go 2 or 3 days. That's what it's gonna be. 2 or 3 days is gonna be that. They already got a proxy war over there. All right, ethnic Russians are getting slaughtered in northern Ukraine as we speak, just to get slaughtered. The Ukrainian government, they ain't gonna do nothing because they don't know what to do. Vladimir Putin, he's getting pissed. He's getting angrier by the moment. And if he makes a move, then you got Sleepy Joe and the UN, United Nations, and all. Well, you got all these EU mother suckers. Said suckers. They gonna come through, and they gonna just start throwing motors and doing everything they can. You know what I'm saying? So I tell you, man. And guess what? Another thing. You know what? I'll tell you later. After this. So after this plays, then we'll talk about that. How about
that? The bottom line on nuclear weapons is that when the president gives the order, it must be followed. There's about 4 minutes between the order being given and the people responsible for launching nuclear weapons to do so. As president, I will make it clear that the United States will treat cyber attacks just like any other attack. We will be ready with serious political, economic, and military responses.
They're voting for peace on planet Earth if they vote for Trump. But if they vote for Hillary, it's war.
We came, we saw, he died.
With her, you'll end up in World War III.
I want the Iranians to know that if I'm the president, we will attack Iran.
Right now, Senator, for us to control all of the airspace in Syria would require us to go to war against Syria and Russia.
The U.S. military has just raised the threat level to DEFCON 2. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton is still threatening Russia with military action following unconfirmed reports of further hacking. It's like she's not even concerned about the repercussions.
Of course
Hang on,
not,
guys.
because she's...
There's a really loud noise.
All right, looks like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. We'll try to get Leanne back on in a few minutes.
When the president gives the order, it must be followed.
So tell me, is that what you want? Is that what you want, folks? Oh, you can't hear me? Hold on, let me take this off. Is that what you want? It's not what I want. Just trying to wake you up. I'm just trying to wake you up because I'm telling you. There's nothing that we can survive if that happens. You need to start really paying attention to the people who you vote for. Because I'm telling you, if there's any survivors, if there are any survivors. Matter of fact, this will happen if they get desperate enough. They turn around and just cut the power off. Oh, y'all don't want mandates? Oh, y'all not going to get the jabber jabber? Oh, we can't scare you? We can't do what we want to do? We can't put you in martial law? Okay, well, we're going to just cut the power off. the secret government, the secret society that you're dealing with that are behind most governments, we have been taken over. Canada taken over. Australia taken over. The Europe taken over. You want me to keep going on? China. But for the last 6 months, China been bucking on this secret government. We'll get into that later. But they're still a threat. Well, let me tell you something. Say, for instance, we go through a nuclear war. The survivors, which is very rare. Or say, for instance, Klaus Schwab tell the secret government, Klaus Schwab, Davos group, sit there and say, you know what? Cut the power off. Cut the lights off. Let me tell you something. They're not going to just cut it off for a couple of days. They're not going to cut the power off for a couple of days. I'm telling you. They're going to cut it off for at least 6 months to a year. I mean, I hope you do know that when the power is off within a month, people start dying. We depend on energy so much. We depend on having the lights on. And I know you're saying, man, I can have candles. I mean, you talking about, I got candles. Seriously? Do you know that damn near everything we do is run by electricity? You want water? You want running water? You want to turn the sink on? It takes energy. You want to go to the stove to get you some food? There's no light. You think they're going to have candles around there while you walk up in there? The ATMs are down. The internet is down. The gas pumps are down. People get hungry. Then you have violence. The people start robbing stores, breaking into stores. After the food is gone, guess what? Guess what happens after the food is gone? Cannibalism. And that's after 2 months. When people start starving, people start going into cannibalism. The breakdown of society happens. Now, that last video I just played, I mean, yeah, it's an older video, but it's got Hillary Clinton in it. Yeah. But what did you catch from that? What did you get from that right there? What you got, or what you should have gotten, is that for some weird reason, every time a damn Democrat gets in the damn office, they want to go to war with Russia. Haven't you figured it out? 6, 7 years ago, that's all she was talking about. Going to war with Iran. What for? Going to war with Russia. What for? She didn't say nothing about China. I mean, if you said something about China, I probably would have been like, but no, it wasn't like that. It's not like that. Matter of fact, I don't go to war with nobody. Have you seen them kung fu movies? Do you actually think I want to get in a fight from them soldiers from China? Them motherfuckers can fly. Okay, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I'm just saying, though, them dudes can fight. They know the damn Shaolin fist, the Iron Tiger and all that stuff, man. Have you seen them break bricks lately? Have you seen them take a brick and just break it like, pow, just, hey, ting, 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 oh. No, you haven't seen that, but I have. I grew up with the Run Run Shaw videos. I don't know if y'all know about the Run Run Shaw. You know, you don't know? They don't play around there, boy. Let me get some drawing. That was delicious. I needed that in my life. So, I don't want to go to war with nobody. The only thing I want is protect my borders. Can we at least get that, Joe? Sleepy Joe? Can we at least you going to the southern border and blocking that off and stop letting all them foreigners, illegal immigrants, come in our country? Because I know what you're doing. You're trying to get all them folks to vote Democrat. I'm an independent, but I'm just saying you're trying to get all them folks to vote Democrat, and then black folk gonna get everything taken from them. Yeah, I said it. Y'all gotta wake up, folk. Y'all wake up, folk. Like a young dude told me, wake up, punk. Gotta wake up, folks. Gotta wake up, Charlie. Who you talking to? I ain't old. Calling me uncle. She just called me brother, and we be cool with it. You done offended me now. So watch out, guys. False flags are coming. I hope y'all know what false flags are, but if you don't know what false flags are, please look it up. Because false flags are what these guys are doing right now. They're trying to push us into a war because the mandates, the jabber jabber, the Bootsy Collins, all that is crumbling right now. It's all about control. I keep trying to tell y'all, it's not about black, it's not about white, it's not about polka dot, it's all about control. Now they have us fighting because of the color of your skin while they sitting back plotting to get rid of your ass. You understand me, right? I hope so. They're trying to get rid of you so they can have all this beautiful property. Look at all this beautiful, look at this beautiful planet. They want it for themselves. It's kind of psychotic, but it's the truth. I tell you what, just look up Davos Group. Look up the Great Reset. Let me show you. I got to show it to you because y'all don't believe me. I mean, look this up right here. Just look it up. The Great Reset, Davos Group. And then I want you to look up Davos Group members. And I want you to go through all of them. Just go through every last one of them names. And then you sit there and say, well, I damn sure ain't going to vote for this dude. Some people you ain't going to be able to vote for. So I have to admit, some people are just on it, just in it to win it. And let me tell you something else too. And this is going to really piss you off. All you folks in their 80s and 90 years old, you know, people that's up in age, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna really piss you off. Everybody who's a part of the Great Reset, Davos Group, even NASA. Remember I told you last week about a group called the Operation Paperclip. Remember I was telling you about Operation Paperclip? And how the United States sent all those Nazis, mostly scientists, they shipped them over here. Remember I told you about that? They shipped them all around the world, but mostly around, they shipped them here in the United States. They shipped some in Ukraine. Yeah, in Ukraine, yeah. They shipped some to the UK, but most of them came here to the United States. Did you know that? You didn't know that, did you? And guess what? Most of them are part of the Davos Group, or should I say, their grandkids. They mold these kids from babies, I mean, till they become adults, to be a part of this group, this secret group that they have meetings once a year, and they go to them. Those are your Nazis. Those are the people who are affiliated with Nazis, and they running game on you. And then some of y'all sit there and vote these folks right in the office, or someone who is a descendant of them, and you don't know nothing, not a dang thing. It's scary, man. But you know, we in that situation, and we just got to figure out how to get out that situation. How did Bruce used to tell us? You got to know how to weave and wob in different moves. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to weave and wob. This is what we got to do, folks. And I know we can do it because I'm gonna tell you, that girl up in Canada, Christina Anderson, I think her name, Christina Anderson, part of the, I think Europe, the Canadian Parliament, I think. She's the grandchild of a famous Nazi, and she the one that's sitting there telling them truckers, "Hey, we're gonna freeze your bank account. We're gonna do this to you. We're gonna lock you up, $100,000 fine if you don't move those tractor trailers out the way." And all they them tractor trailers saying, "Hey, dog," the truck driver saying, "Hey, lift the mandates, man. We don't want none of that." And the Canadians are saying, "Hey, we're behind the truckers. We agree. Stop it." And Justin Trudeau and old Christina Anderson, I guess, they saying, "No, we are the rulers. This is fascism. This is communism. You're gonna do what we tell you to do." So it's scary, man. I mean, what more can I say? I mean, it's scary. Oh man. But we gotta keep our heads up. We gotta keep our heads up. We cannot give up. We gotta tell these folks no. Don't be scared. Just say no. No, we're not doing that. And just because some of y'all think that they done lifted some of these mandates, oh, they done lift the mandates, we don't have to do this one. Look, that's just a test run. They gonna come back. They gonna come back and they gonna put the loose on you, leave it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be harder, and then this time people gonna get hurt because these folks can't take it no more. People gonna get hurt. I'm telling you. I know what I'm talking about. These folks gonna get hurt. So that's enough. I think that's about it. I'm gonna say about World War III and mushroom clouds in the sky. All I can say, I got a family. I don't got time for that. So let's get into a Greg Reese report. That's my dog, Greg Reese. That's my dog. And it's something that y'all need to see. Because Greg Reese, he breaks it down once again like a G on the Jabber Jabber and what's in the Jabber Jabber. So let me see if I can find that video for you, and we're going to get right into it. What do you think? Sorry, it's my cat. She always do it to me. All right, here we go. Check it out. Let's see what we're going to do a lot. Here we go.
There are millions now waking up to the fact that they have been used in some sort of nefarious scientific experiment, and many are suffering serious physical side effects as a result. We can clearly see in the evidence presented by Dr. Yeadon's crew at howbadismybatch.com that different batches of the same vaccine are being deployed and monitored on a set schedule. And studies from New Zealand and Spain have shown that there is cutting-edge nanotech in the Pfizer vaccine. It is a massive human experiment. It's killing people, injuring people, and destroying people's immune, neurological, cardiovascular, and reproductive systems. People who trusted their government, and people who trusted the pharmaceutical industry. Trust is a beautiful thing with someone close, but not with strangers we see on the television, and there is never a good reason to trust your government. When a bloated government's main concern is profit and war, then psychopaths with degrees will be funded to research and develop more efficient ways of killing and controlling people. This has been going on for a long, long time. In 1932, the U.S. Public Health Service began the Tuskegee syphilis experiment. Patients were lied to about being treated for syphilis and were unknowingly kept sick and made worse. During World War II, the Russians were using unsuspecting political prisoners to test lethal poisons on. The U.S. tested mustard gas on soldiers. The Japanese tested biological weapons on Chinese prisoners. And the infamous Angel of Death, Dr. Joseph Mengele, was performing all sorts of horrific experiments on people in the concentration camps. Researchers at Vanderbilt University gave pregnant mothers radioactive iron in what they were told were vitamin drinks. In the 1950s, Dr. William Sweet was funded by the government to inject unsuspecting patients at Massachusetts General Hospital with uranium. Immunology expert Chester Southam injected prisoners in Ohio with cancer. The University of California experimented on newborns by freezing them and injecting air into their brains. Israeli doctors killed tens of thousands of Arab children with radiation poisoning. And in Montreal, Canada, Dr. Ewan Cameron was treating hundreds of patients with the same bizarre procedure. Whether they were seeking a remedy for schizophrenia, depression, or an injured leg, Dr. Cameron treated them all by putting them into a chemical coma for up to months at a time, while subjecting their bodies to electroshock. And just a few years prior to this, Dr. Cameron was invited to the Nuremberg trials for a psychiatric evaluation of Rudolf Hess. Perhaps the darkest and most prevalent experiment on humanity prior to COVID-19 is MKUltra, an endless web of inhumane projects primarily involving trauma-based mind control and the torture of children. While legacy media often shows you the lurid sex and drugs aspect of MKUltra, they don't show you the congressional testimony of victims who were kept in cages, raped, and tortured as children in part of the U.S. government's human radiation experiments.
I was a subject in radiation as well as mind control and drug experiments performed by a man I knew as Dr. Green. The first significant memory took place at Kansas City University in 1966. Don Ebner took me there by plane when my mom was out of town. I was in what looked like a laboratory, and there seemed to be other children. I was strapped down, naked, spread eagle, on a table, on my back. Dr. Green had electrodes on my body, including my head. He used what looked like an overhead projector and repeatedly said he was burning different images into my brain while a red light flashed aimed at my forehead. I felt drugged because he had given me a shot before he started the procedure. When it was over, he gave me another shot. The next thing I remember, I was with my grandparents again in Tucson, Arizona. I was 4 years old.
The victims were given an apology by a smirking President Clinton, which is more than most victims have ever gotten. Nothing has changed. These are only a few of the many illegal human experiments that we know of, and there has never been any justice. As it stands now, Big Pharma is well protected from any liability. Governments, corporations, and strangers on TV do not deserve our trust. Their role should be to serve humanity and endure our eternal scrutiny and vigilance. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
There you go. I mean, think about it. These folks been testing on us for many, many years. Even though we have the Nuremberg Code that protects us. I mean, did you hear about that woman? You know, MKUltra. It's real, folks. MKUltra is a real thing. Wow. I tell you, it's almost like we get ran by aliens or something. It's like aliens have just taken over. And trying to terraform this planet or something. Man. Just these are some sick people. Some sick people, I tell you, man. Then there's a report that just came out on the jabber. Did y'all hear about it? You didn't? Nothing? Not a thing. Y'all didn't hear nothing about it. So what they're saying now is that this jabber jabber, once you get it, it only lasts up to 4 months. 4 months it only lasts. And then it starts reversing on you. Why get anything that's not going to protect you? They lied to you, told you to get it. Nanoparticles, nano assimilating particles. It was a video out of Mexico. They took it offline though. I saw it 2 months ago. I know y'all probably seen it. And if you didn't, just maybe y'all need to try to find it, like when I found it. But they showed these Mexicans. Well, the way I didn't really understand it because everybody talking in Spanish. I do speak a little Spanish, but not a lot. But in the video, when it starts, you just see all these folks fanning this one dude on the ground. They just fanning him, just fanning him, just trying to. And I'm like, why are they fanning this dude? And it's a blurry picture too, you know. Almost like looking at UFOs. It's always a blurry damn picture when you see a UFO in the air. You know, it's like, I know we got HD now. We got 4K. You mean to tell me most of y'all got these iPhones, these $1,000 iPhones. You mean to tell me you can't get a perfect picture of a flying saucer in the air? Seriously? Let me tell you something. If a flying saucer was up in the air and I'm recording it, and if I don't get a good picture, I'm just gonna cut it off. I'm just gonna cut it off and be like, you know what, the hell with it. Call the police, let someone see it so I can have some evidence that he saw it too. But anyway, going back to this video. So they fanning this dude, and I'm like, why are they fanning this cat? And then all of a sudden they show other people just falling out all around them. They show one dude with smoke coming out his ear. I'm like, smoke? What the hell going on? Man got smoke coming out his ear. They showed another dude dead. His whole head is just smoking. And I'm like, is this a real video? I mean, that's some real good CG going on here, boy. This look damn near real. But I don't know if it is real, but they said it's something dealing with the jabber jabber and then the 5G getting turned up. And this is what happens. I don't know. I'm just here reporting on it. I'm just here just saying, hey, y'all go check it out. I'm just in I'm with you guys. I don't know nothing. Okay, I do know a little bit, but this is way past my pay grade here. You know, I'm a college dropout. You know, but if you can find that video, yo, post it up. I want to check it out again because I can't find it no more. I cannot find it on YouTuber. But I tell you, now I know in the titles I said something about Dr. Lee Merrit, and I can't find a short video of this lady breaking the knowledge down on the invisible enemy. The jabber. I did post a video a couple of months back of a little documentary that she's in. But if I can get you guys to do me a big favor and Google her, or better yet, DuckDuckGo. 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 This young lady right here, Dr. Lee Merrit. She's one of my heroes. Another one of my heroes who breaks down everything you need to know about health, protecting your immune system, and she's fire. She's fire. She is fire. Now, Another person I want you to check out, and he's also my hero. He just stay around the corner. You know what I'm saying? We talk all the time. We give high fives. We even go to the gym, work out a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? And that's my man right here, Dr. Ben Marble. MyFreeDoctor.com. Check him out. Check him out. That's my dog. And I tell you what. This dude is so cool. He was at the he was in Washington D.C. about a month ago at the Second Opinion rally. Y'all heard about that? The Second Opinion on the Jabber Jabber. Well, he was up there. This is him right here. That is Dr. Ben Marble. And like I told you before, guys, if you ever need his help, please look out and call him up. And he will answer the phone. If he don't answer, he's got an assistant. Well, he's got like 40 doctors on deck, 24 hours, 24/7, and he will lead you in the right way. He will lead you in the right direction. So I encourage you with all my heart to go holler at my man. All right, got it. And another thing I found out, don't know if it's true or not. Well, it is true. It is true, but I've never heard of this term before. I've never heard this term before. But when I heard it, I was like, yo. You know what I'm saying? I was like, are you serious right now? One of the side effects I'm hearing about certain jabber jabbers is that, you know, your husband or your boyfriend who got the jabber jabber, you know, he come to the crib, he want to give him some snooky snook, you know, some boom boom boom, some fire, you know, some punani, whatever. Well, homegirl, I heard, you know, they got this term they're using now. And you might be trying to figure out what's going on with me. Why I'm hurting down there. What is this pain I'm feeling? Well, they got this thing called the it's called the winter vagina. Has anyone heard of that? It's called the winter vagina. And when I saw that, I was like, are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? You know, yeah. So I don't know. Y'all might want to go check that out. But it's called, winter vagina. Seriously. But it's a side effect of the jabber jabber. But they just saying it's too cold outside. Remember that song? Baby, it's cold outside. But yeah, it's cold, all right. Y'all keep believing that y'all want to. So, you know, I'm just waiting for somebody to call me and say, man, my husband cheating on me. He did this and I can't. I'm be like, well, let me ask you this. Did he get the jabber jabber? Yeah. Okay. He got the jabber jabber. Okay. I know why now. He ain't cheating on me. He got the jabber jabber. And those spike proteins is parlaying up in him right now. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And I think matter of fact, Dr. Brian Artist, I want you to go check him out as well. Remember the Dr. Brian Artist show. Look him up, watch his videos. I tell y'all this every video so that y'all have something to watch and something to do, you know, besides just listening to what I'm telling you. Because I get some of the information from them, then I go read up on it. And then sometimes I can't even understand the language they use because they use those big words. Then I got to have my Webster dictionary to figure out what they're talking about, you know. So it is what it is. But now you know. But, all I can say is that, and I'm going to wind it down a little bit. I got to go eat me some more yogurt. I got hungry. Publix got the best yogurt. That's all I can say. Publix got the best yogurt. I don't care what nobody say. The Publix brand, the best yogurt. Let me tell you. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So I'm going to wind it down. It's about that time, and I really appreciate everybody coming out once again. And I got to give a shout out. Andrea, appreciate you coming out. I do that every time. Pretty saucy. You know, I hope that y'all learned something today. You know, gotta holler at my moms there, you know what I'm saying? My moms be looking out for her brother. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. You know, especially the guys in the back. You know, one for them. But, you know what? I love you guys so much. I'm going to play one more video for you. One more video, and then we're going to wind it down. How about that? We're going to wind it down. So, let me see here. What should I play for you? Check this out. Hope you got your pen and pad, because you're going to need it.
Biden just put out a tweet, guys, if we could pull that up for me real quick here, saying the entire world is united against Russia. The American people are united. Europe is united. The transatlantic community is united. The entire free world is united. Russia has a choice between war and all that suffering that it will bring, or diplomacy that will make the future safer for everyone. Folks, I'm telling you. The entire free world is united. What free world? The free world of America, where we have political prisoners? The free world of America, where we have medical mandates? The free world of America, with our highest homicide rates in decades, the most dangerous places to live are in the U.S.? That free world? The free world of Canada, where peaceful protesters are getting trampled right now? That free world? What free world are you talking about, Joe? I don't see anybody united for war with Russia. And then you go look at the tweet, and everyone's response is like, no, stop lying, stop the war. Why must the U.S. constantly get involved in wars? Oh, the weapons manufacturer's getting rich again. It's just, like, that's what's so amazing about this. Everyone sees through this. Everyone sees through the lies of Joe Biden. Everybody sees through the lies of Western media. And they're still doing it. That's what the craziest thing about this is, when you realize, like, they're going to do this no matter what. So what is it that they want? I mean, do they want a nuclear war? Do they want to invade Russia? Do they want to kill Putin? I mean, what do these people want? What is it that Biden or his puppet masters actually seek to gain? Is it just more money, just a distraction? Because nobody wants this war, man. Nobody in Ukraine, nobody in Russia, nobody in Europe, nobody in America. But boy, Biden sure seems to want it. The American media seems sure to want it. The Democrats seem sure to want it. They really want that war. Oh, we didn't just have a disaster of a pullout in Afghanistan that maybe we should sit back on and reflect and kind of let our military refresh. No, let's go get involved with Russia, who's going to end up in an ally relationship with China. And you really think America, with our weakened military, because of Obama and now Biden, that's more concerned with giving them dildos and making men wear high heels and having sexual reassignment surgeries? You think that's true? You think that's going to do well against Russia and China? This isn't sending in the most well-trained elite warriors into sandcastles in the Middle East. We might have the most elite soldiers at an individual level. We might have some of the most high IQ training and weaponry and everything. This isn't little pockets and sandcastle wars where we can just send in our most elite infantry and pretty much do whatever the hell we want in the Middle East. This is Russia and China. This is China. Believe whatever you want about their missile capabilities. This is China that would send 10,000 men to die and wouldn't even blink an eye. This is Russia that has probably the most serious military in the world at this point. You really want that? You really want... let me tell you something. If Americans end up in a war with Russians, oh, we're just in a bad way. And you know what? The current members of the military that are being asked to be involved in this, and the current people they're flying over there to be the front lines of this, they don't want it. But what are they going to do? Because you know what happens if you stand against Biden? They'll just arrest you. They already arrested that one guy. So it's like, even if you dissent in the military, the oppressive Biden regime's just going to arrest you for that too.
Yep. Facts. And I want to make a correction. I screwed up on something earlier when I was talking about the Canadian Parliament, member of the Canadian Parliament. I said Christina Anderson. I apologize about that. That was not who I was trying to refer to. I was thinking of Christina Freeland, who is grandfather was part of the Nazi Parliament, part of the Nazis. So I want to apologize about that. And the video you just saw was my man Owen Schroer. Check him out on the War Room. It's a really good show. It's only 2 hours long. And he talks about current events. So he's fire. But hey, check this out. It's time to go to bed. I ain't gonna say a lie. But check this out. Did y'all ever check that movie out I told y'all about last week? Upgrade. Y'all need to go see it. Y'all need to go see Upgrade. I'm trying to tell you now. Subliminal message. The subliminal messages are coming out in that Upgrade. It's a good movie though. Good action, everything. But the ending is gonna make you be like, what? And I want you to take that movie and think about nanoparticles, nano-assembling particles in your bloodstream and all that stuff. Let's just think about it for a minute. Just something to throw out there. You know, and you're gonna enjoy the movie though. I gave it a 10. I was kind of pissed off at the end though, because but I ain't trying to tell y'all the movie. I ain't finna tell y'all the movie. But it's a good movie though. All right, it's on Netflix, and if it ain't on Netflix, it's on Prime. All right, so I'm about to wind it down. I want to thank everybody for coming out. And I got a new mixer board here, so hopefully everything will work way better than the last 2 times. But if not, my apologies. I'm a rookie at this. But thank you for coming out to the Deeper Thought Experience. I want to thank everybody, Pretty Saucy, Andre, Durant, all my peoples who's watching these videos. Like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Because I could use your help. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this. We might be all gone by next week because of Sleepy Joe. But, until that time, folks, let's pray. I mean, seriously, let's get on our knees and pray and ask God for a reprieve. We're going to get our act together. Just don't wipe us out. I understand Noah. We laughed about Noah. We didn't take him serious. And here come the flood and wiped us all out. And here we is now. We warning people again. Get on your knees. Ask God for forgiveness. Ask God for a reprieve. All right? We're going to need it. We must have it because the war is not going to be over with. All right? So let's do what we can to get everything together and protect everybody and protect our loved ones because ain't no one gonna protect them but us. All right. So without further ado, I think it's time for me to roll up out of here. But before I roll up out of here, I gotta put my hard hat on because I'm going up some steps. And after seeing all these women, this woman just fell back like that, cracked her head. I tell you. But hey, I don't own the rights to this music. This is music that I just ride to every day. You feel me? So, without further ado, I'm out. Peace out.
Spring heart's desire. Give for today.